and they wouldn't have let me leave customs when I got to the airport. Okay guys, so I'm checking in for my second round of flights, and I had no idea that you were supposed to do a form to get into Belize. This country requires a form where basically you have to like talk about your reason for visiting, like what you're bringing, and if you're bringing anything from another country, how long you're staying, if you're bringing over a certain amount of money. If someone didn't tell you this, like, you just wouldn't know. So if you're a solo traveler, make sure you look these things up. I suggest starting maybe with a Google search. Like, for example, if you want to go to Australia for the first time, I highly recommend like Googling, what do I need to do to get to Australia? Like, or what is required for me to visit Australia? So if you don't have like a friend to ask, I'd say just do that, because without that step, you could miss a step, and then you could, thank God, like I was helped by this wonderful staff in Phoenix. Yeah, because without them, I wouldn't have known to do this form, and they wouldn't have let me leave customs when I got to the airport. I got it done. I think like you're just supposed to, you know, save a picture of the PDF. I thought that you have to wait for it to be approved, but I'm not sure if that's necessary. It does not cost money. So if you click on the first website to do a form like that, and you're going and it's saying, oh, you got to pay $70, $80, that's the wrong site. Go to the official site, okay? The official site of that country, and you got it, okay? So I am changing some things about my flight. I've gotten some wonderful help from those beautiful ladies. So basically, they're trying to put me on this standby flight that's at 5 o'clock in the morning, because I'm going to a country that's just like, I don't think that it has a lot of like traffic, like air traffic to and from Belize often at all, because I got my flight so short notice. This was literally just the best route for the price, for my price range. If I wanted a shorter route, I could have gotten it. It just would have been a lot more expensive, probably $300 more expensive. And I already knew, like, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna spend the day in Dallas or spend the day in Phoenix, like, I'm gonna make a time out of it. I'm gonna vlog, I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna get some work done. But it looks like I'll actually be visiting a friend in Dallas, fingers crossed. So it's so crazy because I knew intuitively, like I just had this feeling that like trip, the way it's come about, the way it's been planned, the way it's been kind of like coming together, I'm not gonna lie, it's been like magical as fuck to me, in my opinion. And I just knew that it was gonna be more to it than just what I assume is gonna be, you know, like how we go on a trip. We're just like, oh, we're just gonna go on our trip for a week, and we're gonna do this and that we paid for, and we're gonna stay here and do this and do that and eat this and eat that. But like sometimes God has other plans for you if you listen to the directions, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Like something told me to just walk down the hall and until I found my gate, or until I found help or whatever. But when I found help, I found like the best help. They asked me all these questions about things that were like imperative for me to have answers to. Ignore the fact that my eyes are red. Y'all know that I have allergies, okay? My allergies are going crazy.
How you doing?
Yeah, you walking all up on me.
I'm trying to hide.
You too. But yeah, they were asking all the right questions. And without their help, you know, like on the Wizard of Oz.
Everything, let me tell you about the world and the way things are right. You come from a different place, and I know you travel far right.
Y'all, that's what it feels like. Y'all, there ain't nobody in here. I'm gonna find myself a chair. I have a Kappa hoodie because I left mine in my suitcase, and probably fall asleep until the morning. And I'm gonna set my alarm so that I don't miss. I'm gonna stay on my flight, so I gotta make sure I'm aware of when they're calling the flight. So I'm gonna sit you guys down while I get cozy. I'm gonna tell you what my train of thought was like that led me to this. But yeah, so basically I was like, okay, I don't mind being at Phoenix Airport all day to do work, because I don't know, being at a nice airport is actually really inspiring for me. I feel like it's usually bustling. There's usually like really big windows and restaurants and people. But I did not, good night. I did not reference in the fact that this airport kind of sucks. It's not very like new or up to date. I'm used to like visiting just random cities. I sometimes end up visiting the cities that have like the coolest fucking y'all, it is thundering and lightning too, so there's a lot of Wizard of Oz vibes to this trip. Okay, Alice in Wonderland. Okay, but no, look at my hoodie, y'all. Instead of spending like 20 hours in Phoenix, I'd rather spend like 20 hours in Dallas. So I'm hoping that I get that a spot on the flight in the morning, so that in the morning I could just wake up and go to Dallas, and then Dallas has a really, really nice airport, so I'd really rather vlog and do work there, or go visit my friend, and we will see. This airport right here, no. No. Super whack. While it's quiet, that's nice for getting some rest. I'm kind of feeling a little wired, like I kind of want to work, but since I'm not inspired and it's nice and quiet here, I'm actually just gonna get some rest. Girl, I heard them announcing something about some champagne and got excited as fuck. Girl, they are calling out a gate going to a place called Champagne. And y'all gotta excuse me, I'm trying to hold my phone. I need to invest in like a phone holder for this, but until then my shoulder's a little bum. I got cute jewelry a little bit. It kind of smells nice in here. But guys, I am currently leaving the Dallas airport because let me actually find somewhere to sit you guys down. Give me a second. All right, as y'all can see, I've made my way to the Dallas airport. I love the Dallas airport way more than Phoenix because it's newer, cleaner, fresher, all that good stuff. Bigger, more food options, all that good stuff. I'm keeping the shades on for this part of the video because my eyes irritated and I just don't want to look like I'm sick online or something. I don't know, whatever. I don't want to spend the night at the airport, so I'm actually about to leave the airport, which is risky, y'all. This is a risk that I'm taking as a young traveler, solo traveling woman. And I'm on my way to basically figure out how to take the train for the first time ever in Dallas by myself. I've taken the train in Dallas before, but it wasn't like the metro train. It was the Amtrak. So that's not the same thing. I'm gonna wait closer to when my friend gets off work and go over there. It's like almost 2 o'clock right now. I was gonna leave at like 3 to give myself enough time to you know, and meet him when he's getting off of work, instead of like, I kind of did want to like bullshit around, get a drink, maybe get some food, but I don't want to be too aimless Well, waiting on my friend to get off work. So we will see what we're doing. All right, y'all. I've been chilling in the lounge for like 2 hours. I'm tired as fuck. When I'm tired, like I'm rested, as you can see, like I look way better than I did before. But now I'm hungry as shit, so I'm at Panda. All right, that was the quickest, most normal priced Panda I've ever gotten at the airport. I'm sorry if the audio is fucked up on this part. I forgot that my headphones are connected and the input is trash. So it's been a long journey to get here, but we're here. It took one whole day at an airport, but we're here. I realized that I think I'm like one of the only people that came from Los Angeles.
Flight attendants, please verify the stormy door.